I don't really have a lot to say about the tail end. I'm really interested about you leading the uh not Red Sonja one.
Hmm. I have lots to say about that one.
Oh man. Okay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Ah. Sorry. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Gung-Ho Book Club, a fair college trivia podcast featuring the thoughts of two online randos on books written by people who've done far more for universal literature than we can possibly hope to. Some of them, anyway. My name is Costin Becchiano, but you can call me Cozzy. I've been running the Gung-Ho Geek site and socials and my mouth in some capacity for many years now. Apparently, lately I've been podcasting and wargaming, because that's all the rage these days. Joining me is my friend and resident West Virginian and self-avowed sword and sorcery scholar, Cowboy Cam Wooten,
Hello, hello.
who is currently on a I didn't change this and I started reading it. Who is currently recovering from a really seasonal bug, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
Only the strongest take kill in the summer. It's a local phrase anyway. So,
Huh.
fair warning, we are adults who like to hang out and use adult language together. We are here to read books and talk shit, and we're just done reading the June 2025 edition of Savage Realms Monthly. Copious amounts of nonsense follow. So, the June edition of SRM features 4 shorts, and we are going to start dissecting them now. No, because my app didn't fucking load the thing. Now. Beautiful. All right. So the first short of the June 2025 edition of SRM is called The Flame of Gilliad by James Curl. And it is a short story that has a few chapters. And in my honest, totally unprofessional critic opinion, the first 2 chapters do nothing to influence the ending of the 3rd chapter, which is the final one. And oh no, actually the 4th chapter 4 is the final one. Watch it be 5.
Well, hey, it's better than that one issue that everything was chapter 1.
Yeah, they William was like, "Whoop, thanks for catching that. We'll edit that in post." But yeah, so by the way, spoilers for all of these because we're gonna go through them in sequence, more or less. Going off the main plot of each one. Uh, so this story is about a priestess that gets abducted by some uh, evil ne'er-do-well. Her companion priests, is that a thing? Her priest
Yeah.
colleagues um, assemble to go rescue her. They have a vision. They see their god, which is called Gilead, I think.
Yeah. Which I
Um,
like the title of the story, but
yes, it was very gripping, very inspired, and they head off after this Zuthal Ka, who is the bad guy that abducted um, their priestess. He basically impersonated, uh, is it another priest? I think it was another priest.
yeah, like a priest that she was like closer with.
Yeah, exactly. So she's taken away. The other priests consult the oracle. They see, well, one of them sees Gilead, the god, and he tells them to go to the city of Kem and find Rinbon, who we find in a tavern, I think, as you know, as these types of mercenaries are wont to do. Now, the reason why I think the first 2 chapters of this don't really do much and could have been a couple sentences is that the chapter 3 starts in a tavern with a mercenaries that is contracted by 2 priests who give him the rundown of what happened in chapter 1 and 2.
Exactly. Yes.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, well, I mean, you don't have to do that for my benefit. I guess Rinbon needs to know what he's getting into.
Yeah, but
Um,
they could
yeah,
have just glazed over that.
yeah, exactly. It was a bit weird. And so Rinbon, who is this honorable rogue, I guess, type.
He's the
Um,
not man.
yes, he is the not Conan du jour. Agrees to help for no real pay. He's
Because
told
hero is hero.
because hero is hero. Yeah, the priests tell him that your reward will be knowing that you prevented a terrible evil and saved Charvella, who is the priestess. And he takes up arms against Zuthal-Ka. Is he a wizard? I think he's a wizard.
He's a necromancer who serves the demon god Baal.
There we go.
Who's
That
mentioned
is
in the Bible.
that is a really good name. Yeah, I was gonna say when things go biblical, it's always nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna go through the thing real quick because it's very straightforward in terms of plot. Priestess gets
Basically,
abducted. Mercenary gets contracted. They burst into the place where she's being held, and the way the story ends is that Rinbon, Charvella, and Zuthal-Ka have a face-off. Both Rinbon and Charvella are killed because Zuthal-Ka has stolen uh,
Flame of Gilead.
the Flame of Gilliad, which is like a very powerful. Is it an artifact or what the hell was
It's
it?
like a magical ruby thing that's
A
inside of
rock.
her. I don't know.
Yeah. Because she's like this vessel. That was a great idea of
Yeah,
having the priestess be the vessel of the artifact of the god. I really like
right.
that.
She's like the avatar of
She
Gilead,
she's
essentially.
Lilu. She's the fifth element,
I don't get that
basically.
reference.
The Fifth Element,
Nope,
the Bruce Willis film.
never watched it.
Mila Jovovich.
I don't know who that is.
You motherfucker! This podcast is ended right now.
We gotta go watch a movie now, guys.
So. And apparently the the 4 rock elements, the 4 rocks of the god fucking damn it. The rocks of the 4 elements are stored inside this what's the name of the tentacle head guys in Star Wars?
uh,
Twi'leks?
the Oh, okay, yeah.
Twi'leks, right? So the stones of the 4 elements are stored inside a Twi'lek-like character who is also an opera singer. And there's also Chris Tucker. It's a fun thing. And Ian Holm as well. Yeah, watch it. Seriously. Good
Okay.
sci-fi. Right. So they both get exterminated by Zuthal-Ka, but then Gilead makes an appearance and he's like, "Yo, necromancers can hold a flame to me. By the way, that's my flame. So fuck you." And he kills him and brings Charvella and Rinbon back, if I'm
Well,
not
he
mistaken.
brings her back, and then she
She
has to choose whether to bring him back or not because he said he can't meddle with like the lives of like mortals or something.
So that's basically the gist of the whole thing. My issue with this is that uh, there's no real effect that Rinbon has or the priests have on the plot,
No.
technically. Like, she's abducted, they go to save her. There's the face-off that takes place, but he's already got the artifact from within her, the powerful thingamajig, the MacGuffin. And she dies in the process, and Rinbon also dies, and then the god just shows up and deals away with the bad guy regardless.
Yes, the whole plot could have been, oh, evil sorcerer captured lady. God goes up to his castle, kills evil sorcerer, gives her back.
Yeah, yeah.
there's no reason for the priests or Rinbon to be in the story.
Yeah, it's just it's a fun story. It's got some fun concepts and fun names and artifacts and stuff.
Yeah,
But it
I
didn't
enjoyed
really.
it, but
I was into it. I was into it by the end,
yeah,
and then I was like, "What? Why?
yeah.
Why is this?" But
I,
yes.
yeah, I
So
also
go ahead.
noticed at one point there was kind of some dialogue that was weird for me.
Hmm.
It was towards the beginning of it whenever Zuthal Ka shows up and pretends to be the other priest, and it says like narration wise, like from her perspective of like, oh, she heard the voice of Vanar,
Hmm.
and then he says through the grate, "Wake up, it's Vanar."
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that I don't know why, but that just like was weird for me. I'm like, huh? It's
I
like
remember.
we don't need him to say that because we know who he is already.
It's it was a foreshadowing of the priests explaining what had happened in the first two chapters to Rinban.
Yeah,
It's the same type of
yeah,
but yeah. So James Curl, the author, is very into the classical stuff. Howard, Moorcock, Leiber, Wagner, etc. He's been writing biographies since 2008. The highlight of that being a biography of Ronnie James Dio, Rock On. And he says he doesn't really think about world building much. He just comes up with a story and starts writing it, and the world just kind of grows around it, which is pretty much par for Sword and Sorcery, and something I can't wrap my fucking head around trying to write these things without. How do you write without writing about the world is something I've
yeah,
yet to grasp properly. He also says that Sword and Sorcery, he believes Sword and Sorcery is like rock and roll and that it will never die. And long may that be true. He recommends that people read, and read the classics. And yeah, and then he's currently developing his own voice.
yeah.
But a
I
vocabulary
agree.
is very, very important for that. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I didn't know you weren't done yet. But yeah, you're right. The vocab part, all of that, everything he said in that interview, I agreed with completely.
Yep,
He seems
it's.
like a great guy, and I mean, this is his. Didn't you say it was his first Sword and Sorcery story?
I think it was. It's. I think it's definitely his first one that's published.
Right. So, I mean, obviously, this isn't going to be like to the level of like Robert E. Howard, but
Hmm.
he's got some good stuff going for him. Like, I
He's
think,
he's only been writing Sword and Sorcery for a year, so
right.
it's really fucking great.
I'd like to see where he's going to be at in like 5 years, 10
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
Because I like elements of this story. It just, when you really look into it, it kind of falls apart.
The end pretty much fizzled out. It left me
Yeah.
deflated.
Hmm.
So, but there's there's a story here, and obviously there is because it's in a Sword and Sorcery magazine, Sword and
Right.
Sorcery short story magazine. So there's that. All right.
I did notice that this issue also, towers are very prominent.
Huh. Fair enough. Yeah, might be a theme. It's also a bit of a trope in Sword and
Oh,
Sorcery if you think about it. You know, the
it
Wizard's
is
Tower,
for
the
sure.
prison tower, and whatnot. But yeah, might be a coincidence or not. Might be intentional. So,
I think the only one that
yeah.
didn't feature a tower was the last one.
The second one does, and it was the most sword and sorceryist of them all to me, maybe. It is the Hoard of Lios or Lios by M.J. McClymont, and I'm gonna go through this one really quick as well, and I'm not gonna spoil much of it. Um, it features three characters: a barbarian, a witch, and uh, not a wardrobe, but a like thieving type who is a small bald man. Um, and the barbarian is called Granick. The thief is called Balzac. And for the life of me, I can't remember. Oh, it's
Uh,
Arha. Arha is
yeah,
the witch. So there's a really fun dynamic that keeps that it basically turns into a running gag between the witch and the barbarian, which felt very tongue-in-cheek and very self-aware and very camp, and I loved it. They are tasked with recovering an artifact again, I think.
yeah, it's like some sort of
It's an orb, isn't it?
yeah, an orb that like goes on a staff or something.
Yes. So the orb was taken by. God damn it, who was it taken by?
I
The
did
bad
not
guy of the story, of
I
course.
did not note any other names other than Balzac because his name sounds like ballsack.
Ballsack, yeah. And he looks like a ballsack as well. He's a short, shriveled, bald man. So yes, indeed. Um, but yeah, so the idea is they're sent to retrieve this artifact from this temple-like palace. Many have tried before them, of course, and won't they be the ones to recover said artifact? They are the heroes of the story, so you can sort of tell where this is going. But it also features a bit more of a, I don't want to say high fantasy, but more overt type of magic than usual. Uh,
Yeah,
like floating staffs, um, and like outward, um, what would you say? Fuck, words. Come on, words.
one of them, one of the things I think you're talking about here is like they use magic very flippantly in the story too.
Hmm.
The witch does, which I don't know how to feel about.
There's a lot of overt and very specific magic.
Yeah,
Is that so?
there's
Where
more rules to it, I guess.
more what? Sorry.
Almost like there's more rule and like order to it. Like,
Ah, fair. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, there's it. It almost felt a little video gamey slash D&D y, uh, especially in terms of how they proceed to break into this temple with the barbarian leading and the witch covering him from the back and the thief just being a cunt pretty
it,
much.
yeah, it's like you're playing like D&D or like an MMO with your buddies.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty much that, which I didn't feel was a fall power or anything. It was just it was quite refreshing actually.
Yeah.
It felt a little bit like fuck, what was it? There was this tale we read about these dudes that were traipsing through the jungle and they found a temple. Um, and there was four of them. One of them got killed by some dinosaurs,
Ooh.
some venomous
Um,
dinosaurs.
yes, that was like, oh God, that was like forever ago. That's one of the old ones, I think, not one of the
Is it the first one? Was
it
that
might be
the
the first ever, maybe.
okay? Might be the 2021 one.
I think so.
I don't know.
Um,
I'll put the title down in the. I'm flipping through them and I can't
but
really.
it's got like a dwarf dude
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
main guy and female character and other guy,
Yes.
and there's like the
Yes.
crypt with the wizard,
And
the dinosaur velociraptor thing.
things, yeah, that
Yeah.
followed them. For some reason, it gave me vibes of that, which I'm going to link in the description below. Sorry, I don't have
No,
my
I
memories
agree
with
with
me,
you
but
actually. I didn't
yeah,
think of that whenever I was reading it, but it's like this weird blend of high fantasy and low fantasy.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
like
yeah.
weird in a good way.
It was, yeah. This was my favorite of the issue. I
Oh,
don't want to.
absolutely.
I really don't want to spoil it. Uh, like I liked it that much. Both. by comparison with the rest of the issue, as well as just recently in SRM.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Trying to find the author interview. MJ McClymont grew up in the 80s, arguably one of the best decades for entertainment. I don't know. I grew up in the 90s. 80s were pretty cool too. He is once again, into the classics, into Robert E. Howard. He says that the protagonist is the focus of the story, and Sword and Sorcery, and that excessive detail distracts the reader from the narrative, slowing the pace of the story. And this story was well the fuck paced. It it didn't flow. It just tumbled. It had pace. It had excitement at every step of the way. It was really really fun.
Yeah, it was very engaging the whole time. And this actually was his first story for Sword and Sorcery.
Yes, he does say that this is the first Sword and Sorcery story he's written, um, which is
Kind of crazy.
yeah, it's depressing. It really is, because it has a bit of everything in terms of what I'm personally looking for in a Sword and Sorcery story. So yeah, really, really, really fun short. The fuck, what's it called? The Hoard of Lios by
MJ McClymont.
Mr. McClymont. Yes.
I agree with you that I don't want to spoil this one because
Hmm.
if you're going to pick up this issue, that's why you need to pick up this issue is that story.
Yeah, definitely, easily. Yeah. Shall we
Certainly.
carry on to the most prominent tower in the issue, which is the
The
tower?
Tower by Bludgeon.
Bludgeon. This, when people use mononyms, it can go one of two ways: really good or strange.
Yes, either they are someone who like writes something so totally different that they don't want their name associated with it. Like
Yes.
this is something lowbrow that they wouldn't normally want their name attached to.
Hmm.
Or it's somebody hiding kind of behind something because of various reasons. And I definitely, if I was the person that wrote this, would not want my name on it.
It was yeah, it's a strange one. It's yeah,
It's not.
go ahead. Go ahead.
It's not like it's written poorly.
No, not at
It's
all.
written well.
This
It's written
this is what's
very well.
fucking strange, yeah. It's like yeah,
Like
sorry.
it's paced well. It's got like a good premise. The characters
It's
in it are great,
yeah,
but
it's got bloody highlights and combat and
the whole story is like clearly, as you mentioned earlier, like a the not Red Sonja of the issue.
yes,
Um, but she's naked the whole time,
entirely.
and even that I would have been like, whatever. But then she like glories so much in the combat that she's like fondling herself and stuff.
Yeah, it's a little I mean,
Ah,
we're both mature individuals here. We've seen a boob or two.
yeah.
I guess most people who haven't had sex with only one Amazon in their life have seen more than one boob. Um, but I don't even know where to. Yeah, go ahead. Let's
I
just
don't know.
go through it.
So
I don't know.
yeah, okay, we'll just go
Maybe
through
we're
the story.
overhyping it. It's just a couple. I don't know, tweeny fucking weird choices for that we're talking
Yeah.
about.
So basically, it starts off with a wizard in his tower,
Hmm.
the aforementioned tower of the story.
Yes,
Uh, and he has two guys with him. They're some sort of like brigands that he's hired to help defend his tower. Which, if he's having to hire like brigands to defend his tower, he kind of sucks as a wizard.
pretty
Um,
much.
so and they've got like a whole company of men down in the courtyard defending this tower. And it's like, oh, you know, you find out that they have this prince locked up that they kidnapped from some other country, and they're like, nah, they'll never know that he's here. This is just some random person attacking your tower,
Mm-hmm.
a random group rather. And then they look out the window eventually, and all of the men are dead,
Yes.
and there's no enemy corpses.
No.
Which is then when you go, oh, okay, so what is going on? Is it like, are these like an elite group of assassins showing up to kill people? What is this?
Is it ghosts?
Right, like, is it another wizard?
Yeah, I was leaning on like necromancer type stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking it was either going to be like some sort of like assassins guild, or it was going to be some sort of like spectral things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so he sends one of the guys down to go check what's going on, and then you hear more fighting downstairs. So presumably there's more guards in the tower as well.
Yes.
And then that guy eventually comes back up, and he's like, his guts are coming out, and he's dying, and he just says one word, and that is one.
And then you hear
Yeah. And so then they're like, there's no way it's just one guy. That's crazy. There couldn't just be one person.
One what? One company? 100?
Yeah.
Nope. Apparently just one.
And so, like, that was kind of cool. I liked that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, oh, so what Billy Badass is going to come upstairs and absolutely destroy these people?
It really hyped up the hero. It really
Yeah.
did.
Because again, like, this story's not actually bad. I just don't like it.
Yeah. No, I'm right there with you.
I don't know.
There's that a peen on my screen meme.
Yeah, exactly.
This was like that, but with other things.
Yeah, and so up the stairwell, there's like a roar splits the air, and the guys are like, oh, they're fumbling with their weapons, kind of exchanging uneasy glances,
Mm-hmm.
and then a head lands on the floor, and it's the head of like this massive guard dog.
From below, yeah, which was another great touch.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, so this is like some sort of like Cerberus thing that was downstairs that this person just wiped out as well, because the wizard's freaking out.
Yeah.
And
At this point, everybody was like off their pants, scared with what was going on, even though they were trying not to show it.
Exactly, yeah. And I liked
So that was
that.
really
That was
fun.
dynamic.
Yeah, I agree.
And then it's like a naked foot. And then I'm like, oh, okay, that's weird. They're barefoot, but I'm like thinking, okay, maybe they like climb the tower, doing like that stuff where they take their boots off, which, as you've pointed out, doesn't
For
make sense.
some fucking reason, yeah, no, let's not. Let's
But
not
I was
go
like,
there.
that's a common trope, so maybe that's what's going on.
Yeah.
And there was like the leg coated in crimson liquid. I'm like, well, that makes sense because they just massacred like a whole army outside.
And a dog. Like, what did Fido do?
Yeah. And then it was like, oh, the face moves closer, and it's a woman, and I'm like, oh, okay, so we've got like a Red Sonja character here. That's awesome. It describes her body, and I'm like, okay, this sounds very much like Red Sonja, everything that they're saying, and like lots of things like panther and other words that Howard liked to throw around.
Yeah,
Chiseled stomach, all this stuff, and then it's like describing her pubic hair,
which was took me aback a little bit.
Yeah, I was like, oh, so she's naked? What?
I mean, we could have just said naked. The word pubic and followed by hair was not something that I was expecting to read
No.
in a sword and sorcery story, especially from someone named Lorelei, which is the name of the character.
Yeah. The Not
who,
Sonya.
as you will remember, is also a Stephen Lynch song. We've talked about this before,
Yeah, we have.
which send me right into fits of giggle because of where Lorelai had soft and silky hair. Um, so I guess,
Well,
you know,
this chick apparently has hard aroused nipples, according to this as well.
from the battle
I,
bloodlust
I
thing,
guess.
fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
It
Um.
was, I mean, okay, it's fine. She really likes her battle. She fights naked because she's a berserker style fighter, right?
Right, and that is a historical-ish thing. Berserkers that fought naked. So.
Yeah. So, in that regard, that's fine. Let's, you know,
And then at one point the story made me laugh whenever she breaks the silence by barking like a dog. She woofs.
listen, there were mushrooms in the tower's basement. She had to have come in through there, and she was feeling a bit peckish from dispensing with the entire fucking garrison of the place.
Yeah.
She was like,
She
"Oh,
just killed
this,
like
this
200 guys.
looks nice." Yeah, like she had a bit of a munch, and the Aaron Rodgers had brought some ayahuasca,
Yeah, yeah.
and it was a whole thing. That's why the whole thing took so long, because you get a sense of
Right.
they've been up in that tower for a while.
Yeah.
So she probably went to the basement, started munching on mushrooms, lost track of time.
Yeah, yeah.
And these guys were like, "What the fuck is happening? Like, are we still doing this or what?" And that's when, she woke up from the intoxicated stupor and finished the job. And
Yeah.
that's probably why her nipples were hard as well.
Right,
I
right,
don't
right.
fucking know. I'm going with my headcanon. Okay?
You
Bludgeon,
have
buddy, I'm sorry.
yeah.
This is what I got in my mind right now.
Yeah, and then like she giggles and stuff, so like clearly she's like insane. Like
Yes.
actually insane.
Yes.
Um
She
like
legitimately like WOOF whoops.
yes. Yeah, this like that's the text.
Yeah. It's like
We are not headcanoning that. That happened.
nope. Yep, that's not the mushrooms or anything. That's literally there.
Um
I come
if
from
we
the
were to,
for the prince and treasure and to slay. She giggled at this last part as if her butchery were a mad game to be enjoyed and savored. All right. Fucking do not stick your dick in crazy.
yes, she okay, if we have the hot crazy matrix up here, she is like way in the danger zone. Like no go, do not.
Yes, do not touch with the tip of a sword even. It
Yeah.
is phalanx formation for this one, boys.
Yes. And clearly
Keep
that doesn't even work.
Yeah, like, and also do not let the dogs out when this bitch is up. It's
Right.
new.
She's worse than the ATF.
Oh man. What
But
did
yeah,
Kaido ever do?
yeah, I don't know, but she defeats those guys that are with the wizard,
Yeah.
and she has a weird moment with like the blood and like her groin, and like I don't know, man, that was strange.
Yeah,
Um,
she literally I'm trying to find the thing. In any case, when the wizard
oh,
dies.
Calcat, the one of the guys with him,
Oh, okay.
he tumbles to the floor and he's on his back. Um, she sits on his chest, pins his arms with her knees, drops her mace, puts her sword to his throat, and then with a hand covered in blood, she rubbed her crotch and laughed.
And at that point I was like, woof. Yeah, there was a bit of a double take I did there, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Twas an interesting point in my fantasy reader's life. I've been reading this shit for 20 years, probably more. Never in my life have I come across, and I don't do like stupid fanfic either. Like,
Yeah.
but if I did, this is something that I think I would find in some mad fanficky
Yeah.
retelling of some Red Sonja.
This is exactly what the story feels like. It feels like someone.
It's not the story necessarily, because the story's fine. It's these choices, these few choices, because after this happens, she kills the wizard in a
Mhm.
very like almost seductive manner,
Which is
and
fine.
which is fine again. But when he dies, his hands drape on her boobs
Yeah.
because he was trying to find purchase. But I think we've established she's like wiry and muscular, so maybe he was trying to grab onto the hard nipples. I don't know.
God.
Um,
So what I was gonna
I
say
don't.
is, it feels like, so on like the fan fiction-y type sites and stuff, there
Mhm.
are some people who write on those that are actually good writers.
Okay.
Um, this feels like a Red Sonja erotic fanfic written by someone who can actually write and not by some just weirdo on the internet.
Fair. Fair. That is a very fair rendition of it, yeah.
Um, and again, like, this is not a bad story. It's a pretty good story. It's a very
It's a
good,
it,
like,
it's a very good, very condensed, very tense and gory and everything. It's like
yeah,
I don't know how many slides it was, but it's really
I
short.
mean, it's paced well. It's got a good premise. Um, Even like her being fighting naked can work. It's just, like you said, the random choices that he made, or she. I'm assuming this is a man that wrote this. Let's be honest. Um,
Probably.
um, uh, just those random choices that he's got on here for these scenes, and I'm like, if we just took those out, this would be perfect.
Yeah, I agree. It's
Like,
again, this is a very subjective thing we're doing talking about these, but it's not it says a lot about our I don't think it's recoiling. It's is it a stupor? Are we in a stupor at this?
maybe.
It says a lot about the expectations of the genre. Like if you're trying to subvert expectations, this is definitely subversive, my man.
Oh yeah.
Um, but yeah, definitely not expected.
No, and so apparently, if people enjoy this one, there are more of Lorelei Savage Adventures in
Yes.
Lorelei the Berserker on Amazon. Um,
I don't
and
know.
yeah,
I don't know.
and going through like the interview, like he says he's drawn to like action, grime, chaotic demons, bold characters, and like, yeah, sword and sorcery has always had those things.
hmm
Um, and he said he was trying to discover a barbarian that he was missing, and he wrote her into existence. I don't know. He also talks about how Howard and Wagner are like the pinnacle to him, which, yeah. Um, but he also agreed that he couldn't write a character similar to Conan or Kane. I get that. Like, trying to imitate those great characters, it's impossible. You can't do it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And
Um,
it's, doing what he did here is definitely different and I guess brave. And it's not it's not demeaning in any way to the character by no stretch. Like she embraces what she is, which is a mad wolfing berserker.
who
If
fights
you're
naked?
who fights naked, yeah. I mean, what's there not to like other than her fondling her crotch mid battle?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it was a shock. I say.
Yes.
Notify the press. I'm offended. It was yeah.
Victorian readers would hate this.
I know we
Um,
sound like we're fucking
like a bunch of
six.
prudes.
Yeah, a bunch of 6-year-old prudes. It's not. Yeah, it was. It was weird to me.
Yeah,
That's
I think
speaks.
if I had gone into the story knowing what that would have been, like that it would have been like this sounds dumb to say of sword and sorcery, but a not safe for work sword and sorcery story. None of them are, but
Oh man.
but to go from like a
What is
soft
it?
core to a harder core.
Yeah, listen, I hate those RPGs have them recently added to the core rule books. Like, you're role playing this and it's supposed to be a safe space for everyone
Oh
and people have their
yeah,
limits and shit.
trigger
And
warning.
it's in like a fucking Conan RPG, which is fucking Conan, right?
Yeah, it's like of
And
course it's going to be triggering. It's Conan.
yeah, it's fucking Conan. It's sword and sorcery. It's gonna be triggering. I guess, one of the reasons why I don't get these is because I've gone past the idea of playing uh games like these with people I don't know, because I have little enough time to play games, and I want it to be with people who I know are on the same wavelength as I am, but enjoying the same things, doing the same jokes, looking for the same experiences. And I forgot where the fuck I was going with this, but oh yeah, if this had a trigger warning on it, crotch fondling, trigger warning, crotch fondling. And she would have appeared. Lorelai would have appeared naked. I would have known what I was getting into, and probably wouldn't have felt as weird, perhaps. But yeah,
And to go on with that, there is an advertisement for a sword and scandal
yes,
anthology after
that
this.
was actually funded on Kickstarter, I think, not too long ago. It was the cover art is cute.
Like the cover art is Conan standing with Red Sonja's bra taken off, and Sonja with a sword covering her breast, trying to stab him.
Yeah, yeah. By
Uh,
J. Manfred Weichsel presents an
wait,
anthology of not safe for work heroic fantasy, which is fine. I know what I'm getting into,
exactly.
and
If this had appeared in that, I would have been like, oh, okay.
makes sense. Like
It's just
don't fondle this next to the water cooler. It's
yeah.
definitely not safe for work.
I I don't know. Like, this is not a bad story. It's a good story. It's just it threw me so off that I didn't like it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. I know exactly how you felt. My nipples were definitely not hard.
No,
Like
I was
my
just confused.
my nipples sunk into my chest when coming across these. It was, yeah. I
But
think I
yeah, so it's not the best story of the issue. The best story of the issue is the one before this.
yeah, I agree.
But it's not a bad story. It's
No,
just no going in. This ain't your granddaddy's sword and sorcery.
it's you almost expect you expect to see her and hear the Pornhub jingle.
Yes.
It's just coming in.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we went from Conan to some sort of like XXX parody of Conan.
Yes, which is, it can be a not bad thing.
Right. Isn't there that one it was something about like pirates that it was so good that they like
That
cut
is
stuff and put it
from
down.
when we were fucking kids.
Like they cut it down and made like a theatrical, not theatrical, but like a home video release because it
Yeah,
was so good.
that was all the rage. Fuck, I think I was in 6th grade. Yeah, that rings a bell. I think there
Yeah.
were fucking 2 of them or something. It was so
Yeah, was it like
groundbreaking at the time.
yeah. Two they were both pirate movies though, weren't they?
Yes, 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 I think
Hmm.
so. It was the Pirates and the Pirates Revenge something.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, I wonder if I
Um,
link these, will YouTube nuke the video?
well,
We'll
if you
we'll
do
have to
like
see.
the the home video releases probably would be okay to link.
Fair, fair. Oh
So yeah, that's kind of what this put me in the mind of. Yeah.
Simpler times.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so we're on to the last proper story in this. There is another thing after this that we can briefly mention too.
Yes, that was very interesting, actually. I'd
Yeah.
like to go
So
past that.
this is called Dakor the Fearless, or
Yes.
Daakor, I don't know.
Dakor is how I read it.
By David Ian, and this is a exceptionally short story.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting it to go along further, and it didn't. And it starts off, and really, it just feels like a high fantasy setting, honestly.
Because of the dragon.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a dragon; it's a manticore, right?
Yeah, Manticore shows up, and it mentions that there's dragons in the skies.
Yeah,
and,
it's manticore's shooting stuff from its tail.
yeah, and the summer of fire after the spring of tears, and this all feels like a much higher fantasy setting.
Yeah, fair.
Not bad though. I mean, like it's
No, this was the second best story in the issue. I felt. If you ignore the crotch thing, the tower would have been second best, but as it stands,
yes. But even with the crotch thing, it's not the worst.
no.
And I hate that because the first story doesn't deserve to be the worst of this issue.
No, it was. Surprisingly, even though we talk shit about the first and third one, it's a solid issue, I think.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
Spoiling the ending here.
So we've got like Talvi and Dakor,
Mhm.
and someone else, Batikan.
Yes.
They are these people roaming. They're from the Northlands, and northern barbarians doing their thing as usual. And they're coming down south here, and they help out this village that is being attacked by the Manticore.
Mhm.
One of them does so reluctantly. I did like that they didn't know what this thing was, because they were like, "Oh, it's a dragon," and they're like, "Well, no, that's not a dragon. I don't know what that thing is, but let's go kill it."
Yeah, the country bumpkins from the north
Yeah,
come in and they're like,
I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
"Better bring out the 12 gauge."
Boy, let me tell you what. And so, the combat is pretty good in it. Them fighting the Manticore.
Yeah. There were again some video gamey scenes or video game like scenes with the Manticore's attacks. Maybe it was just me.
Yeah, with the launching of the spear things from its
Yeah.
tail.
Yeah. The way it came, it did that in various ways, and then it came to the ground and started attacking from there and stuff. It
Yeah, and then
felt like a boss battle.
yeah, and then it was like, okay, we have to cripple the wings so that way it doesn't like go and do its special attack, and
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah, but again, in a good way. Like these aren't negatives. Like,
Yep.
so to delve completely off topic, but like video gamey in writing. There's a Star Wars Legends novel, and I love Star Wars Legends.
Okay.
Let me tell you,
I'm not as savvy as you are in them, but yeah, love me
this
my
novel
legends.
is garbage. It is called The Ruins of Dantooine.
Okay.
And the whole thing, the premise of the novel was fine. It was basically like novelizing part of Star Wars Galaxies.
Like
one of the storylines.
Yeah.
And that's fine. However, the book reads like a video game. It's awful. There's no like, it's just like fetch quests, the whole book.
Wow. Okay. Sounds boring.
Yeah, it's awful. And so that's the way you don't write RPG-ish in a story. Whereas these two stories that we mentioned in here are how you add RPG-ish elements to a story and it's still good.
Yep.
I just wanted to point that out because, like, I don't want to diss these guys for these stories having those elements, because it can be
No,
done
it's
as they've
yeah,
proven.
it's basically what we thought of when we came across these elements. It's not a diss in any way, I don't think.
But I know like some people like you hear RPG-ish elements, meh, not going to read that.
No, it's fine. It's not. There's a different genre which I've never really been able to get into, which is lit RPG.
Yeah, I've never been able to as well.
Yeah, that's again, it's too far. Like I'd rather play the game or just do a one of those choose your own adventure or rolling books at that
Yeah,
point.
there is one that I'm going to give a shot. My friend Cole said that I need to read it. I'll try it. I don't have high hopes because I've never liked lit RPG before, but
Yeah,
he says it's
same.
really good. So we'll see.
Okay. Let us know.
And if it's good, maybe we can do it for the pod.
Sure.
It's a fantasy one, so
Yeah, fits.
But anyway, back to this story. They kill the Manticore. One of their party, Vatican, is wounded by the thing's tail. Apparently, this thing has been harassing the village for a while now, and they're almost out of their medicine, but they give it to him so that way he can survive because of, how they didn't have to help and they did.
Yes.
Which was cool.
Yeah, the honorable.
Yeah, yeah. And then apparently the other reason why they are out of medicine is because there are rat werewolf things, were-rats,
In the tunnels.
in the tunnels that are attacking this town. And I'm like, why didn't you guys just leave? Why would you stay here and fight an army of were-rats and a manticore? You guys are farmers. You can go farm somewhere else.
The rumors of rats in the sewers have been greatly exaggerated. I'm like, wait, I've played this game before.
Is this Vermintide?
Is this fucking Mordheim? What the fuck is going on?
So that was interesting. And then Dakor has like a star metal sword, which I think was cool.
Yeah, like meteorite stuff. Took me back to The Witcher.
Yeah, and then like Conan stuff too.
Yeah, as well. I guess The Witcher 1 was really fresh in my video gaming mind for some reason after the whole video gaming aspect of the combat. Like, ooh,
Well, they do say
meteorite
the word
sword.
Witcher in the beginning of this story.
Also
too.
that, yes, there's a
Yeah.
thing. It
Yeah.
was the time of The Witcher or something.
Mm-hmm. And I was like,
Something
The
like
Witcher? But yeah, so they refer to these things as the Moonkin. Which I think is cool that, like, whatever in this world, up north they have, in the Icelands, there's werewolves. Here in, like, the hinterlands, I guess you would say, they're were-rats.
Yes.
So I think that's kind of some neat world building, that there are various were creatures no matter where you're at.
Werewolf, werewolf.
Exactly.
Here, rat.
Pun intended, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they do a very smart tactic here. They build a bunch of they gather bundles of sticks together, if you will, and set them on fire to smoke the rats out of their caves.
And to prevent them from coming out toward them during the night, pretty much.
Right, yeah, they put it anywhere near like the village side of things, so that way they have to run somewhere else.
Yeah.
And like the locals thank them, and they're like, "Well, this is great," and yada yada. And it's like, "Well, we're gonna leave. See
But
you
you
guys."
keep building those fires.
Yeah, you guys got this. If you keep building those fires every night, the full moon, then you'll be fine. And they're leaving. And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And it's like, "Where you guys going?" And it's like, we're going away from our god Talvi in the north in the snow, and we're just. And the old man's like, "Oh, this is the way you go if you want to go to some like warmer climes." And it's like, "Oh, thanks, guys. See you guys later." And it's like, If we
Have a
come this
great
way again,
time. Remember the fires.
yeah. If we come this way again, I expect the village will be dead. That's the last line of the story.
Yeah, he's the Dakor is telling one of his companions.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised the village wasn't already dead. Like, if these
Yeah.
guys hadn't happened upon the Manticore thing, nobody, none of the, guards would have returned to the village, and the village would have died within like 2 nights or however long it took for the were-rats to awaken this time around.
Yeah. They were.
So they just prolonged the inevitable, as it were,
Yeah.
which was a very like downer way of like, damn, like those villagers were so kind in giving them their healing potions and
Yeah. And,
nursing them back to health, and now they're gonna,
giving
of
them
course, they're gonna fucking die.
directions and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
They ate their food, a little bit of food they have left, because they can't really farm whenever they're being attacked by monsters.
Yeah. Fucking
Yeah,
were-rats, man.
I love the ending of that one. It took me aback, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Um,
That's pretty cool.
SRM's sneaky with their little super short stories. They're usually really good.
I think they have to be extra good to make it in as shorts. If that makes
That
sense.
makes sense, yeah.
Because yeah, I think this wasn't the shortest one. The one with the well in the desert of Lop, I think
Yeah.
still takes the prize for
Yeah,
that. The
I think
well
that
in the
one was
desert of
like,
Lop.
what, like 3 pages?
Four slides or something. Yeah, by Steve Allen
Yeah.
Payne. Um,
This one's like 6 or 7 or something like that.
10.
Yeah.
It's like 10 slides or
Yeah.
10 pages because we got the PDF. But yeah,
Uh,
good stuff. Good,
yeah.
fun, clean stuff.
And
No gory boobs or crotches.
no.
Not in my Christian sword and sorcery.
Hi, where's the Comics Code Authority when you need them?
May the Lord have mercy on your pubic. I mean soul.
So, with the Meet the Author page on this one, this is another guy's first foray into sword and sorcery writing. Like, this is an issue of firsts, which is cool.
It is great, yeah.
And for like an issue of firsts, it's pretty stellar for first hits of people. And so this guy's usually like a medieval fantasy adventure writer, which you can tell in the way this story is written. It's someone delving into sword and sorcery with that background. But again, it's not in a bad way. It's good. He says he takes cues from Robert E. Howard and Conan to give him some training.
Which is
but
fair.
Then he sets it in his own fantasy world of Modura, but I assume in an earlier age, which that's awesome. Some of the stuff that I've been bounced around in my brain that we've talked about has both a high fantasy and a low fantasy setting. And so he's going to create a female elven barbarian to get a glimpse into elven culture before they became civilized. I will gladly read that.
Yeah. It's like you've said, in terms of firsts, this was a very interesting issue.
Yeah.
People just starting out, and more people, getting their first works into this and other zines. It was quite. I was asking you where you think this would rank among the SRMs that we've been reading, which is, I think this is the 5th of the year because we started in January, so it's the 6th overall because we also read the first one, and I've got a few others that I've lined up, but we haven't managed to get to them.
Right.
But this was like a surprisingly above par set of stories, I think.
Yeah. This was a really good issue.
Even because going into this, I thought more poorly of them than I do now, looking back. If that
Yes.
makes sense. Because we were
Yes.
talking about this beforehand. We were like, yeah, there wasn't really much to like, and then just going into them, turns out there was.
Yeah. I had a way more negative opinion in my notes that I took on this stuff, but then after discussing it with you, and no, like this was a good issue.
Yeah,
It's
I agree.
I think it's just an uneven issue when it comes to like not even uneven's the right word. It's just there's so many firsts in this story. You've
This
got
issue, man. Yeah.
this issue. You've got people doing their first sword and sorcery story. You've got people changing genres entirely with their first sword and sorcery story.
Mm-hmm.
You have the first not safe for work sword and sorcery story in these collections that we've read.
In a safe for work collection of sword and sorcery, yeah.
Right. So, yeah, I think it put me off balance.
Yeah. It really did. I don't really know how else to put it, but that is yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. It was unexpected in many ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not bad. It was
No.
pretty good. It was a really
No.
good issue.
Yeah. Yeah. Turns out we enjoyed it.
As much as we just complained about it,
As
go read
much as we yeah, exactly. Don't take our word for it. Just not those words. Take this word. Just go read it.
Everyone's going to think we're paid shills.
We're not. Really, we're not paid enough even in our day jobs.
No. But so comparing this to other ones, which one was the one with Thongor?
Oh fuck! It was February, I think. Yeah, February 2025, which had Kathakon by John Zaremba, Hangovers in Hell by Kel Myers, which is the Kara Black stuff. Black Rain, Gray Snow, and Red Death by Matt Hilton, which was real fucking great. That was the is that Corvix? Matt Hilton is Corvix.
I thought that was the Witchery one.
That was the guy with the story with the children. The Village
yes,
of
you're
Children.
right. That was Corvix. You're right.
Yeah, that's Corvix. That's how I came across Corvix. Then it had the Well in the Desert of Lop,
Which was great.
Which was great, and Living Mummies. So
Living Mummies, was that the Thongor one?
Yeah, that was Robert M. Price.
Yeah, that one has so many good stories in it, though.
So it's definitely 3 really solid ones out of the 5.
Yeah, and 2 that we did not like.
Yeah, I don't remember my exact thoughts on Kathakon.
I think we disagree with the philosophy.
Strange. Yeah, exactly. It's not that we didn't. Again, one of those competently written stories which could have done better with a bit more world building or expansion, but again, the philosophy behind it was not something we agreed with.
Thongor is Thongor, and props to this guy for trying to carry on the legacy of Thongor if it's something he enjoys.
Yeah.
I just don't like Thongor.
No, I can't. No.
So
I see Lynn Carter, and I see internally people unironically praising him.
Yeah, I don't get it.
No, it's.
So then we've got the one that we
much
read
better authors than Lynn Carter enjoy Lynn Carter, and I do not fucking get that.
Yes, that's what I don't understand.
Yeah, it's strange.
Because, like, the guy that's doing these pastiches, he's a better author.
There you go.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
So the last one we did was the May one.
Yeah, May had the Isle of the Necromancer by Richard L. Rubin, Accursed Be the Cornovi by B. Harlan Crawford, which was good.
And Raxton
and Raxton in the Temple of Shadows by John Navroth, which was the campy 80s style thing.
Yeah,
that was enjoyable.
That was a decent issue.
Yeah, the Isle of the Necromancer left me completely fucking pissed.
Yeah, that one
on
was
so many levels. Yeah.
the weakest one of that one. And then let me look at March here.
March was the "Why haven't you been raped?"
Oh
It
God,
was in the jungles of the Thing God. Yeah.
I cannot choose this one. And Voice in the Mist was the one that was the witchery one.
Yeah, by Grayson Sullivan.
Yeah,
And Cursed was like the Warhammer Fantasy style one
yeah.
by
So
Carl Walmsley.
2 good stories in that issue,
Yep,
but I had a problem with Cursed being like too high fantasy.
fair. Had
It didn't
interesting
really.
magic though.
Yeah, I love the story, but it just felt out of place in a Sword and Sorcery mag, in my opinion. So definitely wouldn't pick that issue as my favorite, even though Voice in the Mist is great.
Yeah.
Um,
So I guess February is still because of the like strong middle of
yeah,
those five.
and then if we're gonna do January of, okay, yeah, January
What's January?
2025, yeah, it's the Keep Atop the Fang, the Knight of Saint Gratis, and the Mongrel and the Monster.
I remember the keep. I remember the night because it was the weird bug thing.
Yeah, that one was neat.
What was the mongrel and the monster about?
Don't recall. Is there like?
Oh, it's the Aztec style pyramid thing with the crocodiles.
Oh,
With
I love
the
that
big
one.
monster. Yeah, that was good. That was good.
So really, it's between January or February then, right?
Fair. Yeah, pretty
Or
much.
this issue, but
Yeah, with caveats. With caveats.
yeah, I don't think I could, in good faith, call this issue my favorite.
No, I think I'm gonna stick with Feb because it had Corvix, and I read Corvix is probably the most I've read out of any of the stuff we came across with SRM. I've
Right.
almost read all of the Corvix that there is, and all of it is just at least good. Like
Right.
the worst Corvix tales are just good. And there's additional stuff that Matt Hilton wrote in additional like different settings. He's got this World War II, I think Lithuanian guy, monster hunter, who was a priest, and his
Okay.
village got taken out by vampires, and he's like traipsing the countryside as the background is war, and he's dispensing monsters left and right. Dispensing of, is that a
That
thing?
cool.
Is that English?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let me see. I definitely have it here. Clashing Blades, Tales of Sword and Sorcery by Matt Hilton,
Okay.
and it's like it's a pretty hefty book, and it
Yeah.
features oh yeah, Ludis Christaps is the name of the uh what do you call him? The World War II guy.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah, real
Yeah,
real
I'll
real
have to read
real good
those.
stuff. Yeah.
Because, like you said, his was really good. I think I'm with you. I think February 2025, thus far, has
hmm
been our favorite of the Savage Realms Monthly 2025 issues.
hmm Fair enough.
Um, and you've got all 6 stories are well written.
Is it six?
Kathakon could use, yeah, because it's got living mummies and Kathakon,
It's
the
five
well.
stories.
Hmm?
Kathakon, Hangovers, Black Rain, The Well, and Living Mummies. It's five.
Oh, their numbering's off. They have a number 4 for Meet the Author, and it should be down on the well.
Okay, fair.
We'll have to tell them about that.
I'm sure William will love to know all of these. Yeah, we'll have to.
But yes.
Yeah,
So, I mean, yeah, all 5 stories are well written. We didn't agree with the philosophy behind Kathakon, felt it could use a little bit more work to kind of go into the world some, but it was a good written story.
yeah. Again, it was just coming from a different POV, different place, which is fine.
Right. I love Kara Black. Kara Black is probably my favorite character from these Savage Realms monthly issues.
Yeah.
Um, our Appalachian Army vet, Red Sonja.
hmm
Um, the Black Rain, Grey Snow, Red Death. That's the Corvix one, and like you love Corvix. I
Yeah.
need to read more of this stuff too.
Yeah, definitely recommend all of Matt Hilton's stuff.
Yeah,
Easy, great, easy reads.
and then The Well in the Desert.
Matt Hilton and Grayson Sullivan are really my standouts for SRM.
Yeah, that's fair. And then we had the Well in the Desert of Lop. That was that great historical short story that I would love to see more of that.
Yeah.
Or even just more like that, even if it's not that specific guy.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then like I don't like Thongor, but Thongor
And
pastiches.
I don't like Thongor, and neither should you.
Right. But the guy who does the pastiches, Robert M. Bryce, he writes better than what's his face did? Lynn Carter.
Yes.
But it's still a Thongor story, but it was well written for a Thongor story.
Oh god. Yeah.
So, I guess in general, check out SRM if you haven't.
Yeah,
They have
definitely a nice diverse cast of authors and styles.
right,
And
and it's
that's
not
true for every issue as well.
yes, and it's not just all all young guns that are into this as well either. There's some people that have been writing for quite a few years who are in these mags too.
Yep.
So like they're not like part of the old guard, I guess, but I guess some of the older end of the new guys.
There's
And
a
I'm sure
bunch
this
of
is
yeah, go ahead.
true. I'm sure this is true of other Sword and Sorcery mags that are out now too. We don't really have a whole lot of experience with a lot of the other ones, but definitely check out SRM. They have a lot of back issues. You can grab them on Amazon, or you can get like PDFs of them, like on Kindle, or I assume they're on other places too.
I just Kindle because it's easy,
I mean,
one
yeah,
click buy. And
exactly. Like I know that you no longer own the things anymore on Kindle because of some sort of change they made with the
yeah,
stuff.
that's one of the things that bothers me with this crazy world we live in. I'd rather get the physical stuff.
I
Yeah.
need to get crack-a-lacking on collecting all of mine.
Mhm.
Um, but I've been so into Sherlock Holmes lately that it's the only thing my mind thinks about usually. So,
Fair.
um, that bit of that autistic obsession.
Fair enough.
Great issue. I thought going to this that it was going to be a terrible issue, but no, it was a great issue.
Yeah, apparently it was good. We did not know that. We did not know that reading it. Did not know that an hour ago when we started recording, but you know,
I think it's just this one took more time to process because of how different it was.
could be, yeah. It was all over the place in terms of styles and interpretations of the genre.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's about all the nonsense we have time for today. We hope to have you here next time. If you want to follow the page and keep up with the podcast or the rest of the content we post every week, you'll find all relevant links in the description below. Thanks for tuning in and have as nice a day as you deserve.